joined the Abundance 360 Mastermind program about 4 years ago. I'd heard about it 7 years ago, but I initially thought it was a technology event. And I thought this is not relevant for me. But then over the course of 3 years, as I met with other entrepreneurs who were going through this program, I realized the immense value that a program like this does. And it's not just a conference or a summit. So for me, the experience was a 12-month journey. It began with a 3-day summit in Beverly Hills in January, like an annual state of the state where you got access to the latest insights, and you can call it unfair insights as well to an extent, on what's happening in these technologies that can disrupt sectors or help you protect yourself from being disrupted. So by having gone through that journey now with the past 4 years, I mean, there have been a lot of, immense value takeaways. And I think the biggest one is, my mindset as to what kind of ambition should I have when I look at making changes happen in the world which is my sector, in the region, and the world at large. And when you are in a community of 360 other individuals who are equally, I would say, big thinking in terms of what they want to achieve, the sort of results you can generate, the impact you can potentially create is quite remarkable. So for me, beyond the fact that their mindset also was, shifted, big paradigm shift. The other, I would say, dramatic difference for me has been the ability to meet with people who would like to collaborate with us. So whether it's in certain sectors, I'm working on a bunch of other ventures. So the opportunity to meet with people both in North America, but also from around the world who come to participate in this program that happens every year in Beverly Hills. Well, I think entrepreneurs, as you know, are a different type of breed. They sometimes think that they know everything, and sometimes there's this point, the so-called S-curve, when they think things are going well and they're not seeing disruption happening. On the flip side, there are some who are moving very nimbly. So as you look at the kind of marketplace, only about maybe 3 to 5%, 10% tops after 3 to 5 years survive this whole startup race. And I think the opportunity that a program like this does, and that's what this program initially has been serving entrepreneurs, because that was the mission of Dr. Peter H.D. Aman, is to serve that community of entrepreneurs and give them access to these insights and tools and platforms and partnerships. So from an entrepreneur's perspective, I think the idea is, can you get a projection to forecast what that future looks like? Because if you can't forecast that future by looking at trends, then you won't know what's coming your way. And a lot of these times, these changes are deceptive in nature. So they don't actually are, in a sense, you can't see them in the radar until it's too late. And many examples that we can, the cliched examples of Kodak and Blockbuster and so on, all these organizations did not see change coming, but those changes were visible about 25 years ago, except that their leadership in those organizations did not see it relevant to invest in those opportunities. So I think from that timing perspective, the ability to see what's happening, forecast that, have that strategic foresight as to what's necessary for me to do today that will not just protect my legacy and my past, but give me an unfair advantage, a possibility to work with a whole ecosystem around the world that is looking ahead equally in that manner. So as I said at the start, this is not just a summit that's like a 2-day program or a training event or a sort of conference. It's a 12-month engagement. And what I mean by that is that it gives people like a head start at this initial 2 days, March 26th, 27th, where we are doing the program live in Dubai. And the Dubai Future Foundation is our hosting partner, and His Highness the Crown Prince is our patron. And what we are doing through this program is giving people access to 12 months of ongoing learning, whether it is webinars, whether it's, let's say, short videos and courses. And the reason this is very important is that we can never take for granted the fact that what we know today in these technologies is going to potentially become obsolete even as little as 3 months from today. So from that perspective, the idea of giving people an ongoing experience where they kick off in an in-person format and then they have these webinars which they can leverage. And I think the important part in this whole scenario is that, for us to put together something quite remarkable and pioneering as this is because the initial program happened in Beverly Hills. It's been running for 7 years. That's the commitment that Dr. Diamandis made for 25 years. This is the first time it's happening in the region, Middle East, South Asia, and Africa, is that we're working with an amazing set of partners, whether it is Nasiba, whether it is Disha, whether it's the Banking Federation over here. We are working with Matt Talks, and there's a whole range of players, Endeavor, who are working to support this because they see the value to kind of enhance the entrepreneurial ecosystem, but not just entrepreneurs. The reason why someone like DFF came on is they realized the value, keeping in mind Dubai and the trajectory that Dubai is taking to be the home of this, future, let's say, testbed of technologies and ideas. So I think in that sense, the region, there's not just, the opportunity, but there's also a responsibility for us to kind of have this positioning in Dubai where we can take advantage of these opportunities to kind of deliver a program that helps serve various audiences, both in the private sector and the public sector.